So what is the better business model, freelancing or starting a marketing agency? That's what we're going to uncover today. We're going to show you the pros, the cons of each of those business models, freelancing and running an agency. Before we begin, my name is Adam and I run a social media marketing agency. Now, I've been running my agency for over 1 year, and before I started my agency, I did a bit of freelancing. I also did freelancing for over 1 year as well. So to be honest, I think I have a good understanding of what both of the business models are, how similar they are, and how to know if it's right for you. Because for some people, running an agency is going to be the clear winner, but on the other hand, running a freelance business is going to be the clear winner for some of you out there. So it's very important that you choose the right one. There's no point of you starting an agency if you're better suited to running a freelance business. Okay, so let's use an example. Let's say you want to offer social media services to business owners, and you're going to help them with their content, posting the content on their page, growing their social media, and managing all of that for them. And your ultimate goal is to get them more followers, which in turn will get them more customers for their business. So when we look at actually getting a client, whether you're going to be a freelancer, right, or you're going to be an agency owner, getting the clients is very, very similar. You find potential prospects, you reach out to them, and you try and sell them on the service that you provide. But here's where things get different. How you go about delivering that service to that business owner is going to be very different if you're a freelancer and very different if you're an agency owner. So as an agency owner, you're typically going to have team members or contractors who are on your team and can help you do the work. Whereas as a freelancer, you're generally going to be doing that work yourself. You're going to get paid per hour or per month or per project, and you, as a freelancer, you're going to be the one doing the physical work. So from my experience of freelancing and running an agency, I do think that starting off with freelancing can be super beneficial. Now, I don't think it's the best way to start, but it's probably the easiest. So there's two key points I want to highlight here. It's going to be usually easier to get the client as a freelancer because the person, the business owner, is going to be paying you. So you can just explain to them what you do on a daily basis, how you're going to help them with the social media, and it's a very, very clear relationship. They're the business owner and they pay you and you do the work. With an agency, of course, the business knows that there's going to be team members or contractors in place. So even though you're the one speaking to them and selling the service, they know that you're probably not going to be doing that for them. Now, just because getting freelance clients is sometimes easier, it's not as scalable. So as a freelancer, I couldn't work with more than 3 to 4 clients at any time. And again, that's because I was doing the work. Me as a freelancer, I did everything. Now, as an agency owner, that's completely different. Because I have people on my team and contractors, the amount of clients I can work with is theoretically unlimited. My agency right now has close to 70 active monthly clients that pay us. So it would be impossible for me as a freelancer to manage 70 clients. Could you imagine the headaches and the stress and just the sheer amount of hours that I'd have to work? It just wouldn't be sustainable. But because I've got those team members in place and I've got some contractors, it means that I don't have to do all that work. In fact, I don't really do any work with my agency. I work mainly just on the sales side of the business. So getting new clients in, retaining our current clients, and that's my main focus. So I don't have to stress too much about the actual physical work that we're delivering to our clients. And again, the reason I don't have to do that is because we've got a team of contractors in place. And what I talked about just there is the biggest problem I see with freelancing, and it's the lack of scalability. When you start a business, you want to be able to scale, right? You don't just start a business to make 2 or 3 grand a month. You might at the start and you might be super happy with that, but I can almost guarantee you, once you hit 2 or 3K a month, you're going to be thinking to yourself, I want to hit 5K a month, and then I want to hit 10K a month, and then I want to hit 20K a month. But freelancing won't allow you to do that because you're lacking in the scalability department. So if you do start off with freelancing, that's why I recommend you transition to running an agency after you've proven that you can get clients and you can deliver a good service. But there's also some other problems with freelancing. The second biggest problem I see with freelancing is that your income is actually less stable. Because you're only going to be working with maybe 3, 4, or 5 clients, if one of those clients drops off, your income is going to be affected quite a lot. So you have 4 clients, each of them pay you 500 per month. You're making 2K per month. If one client drops, that's 500 gone. That's a lot of your income just gone out the window. Now let's say you have an agency and you've got 20 clients and all of those 20 clients also pay you 500 each. So in total, you're making about 10K per month. Now, if you were to even lose 2 clients, that dent in your income is significantly less than the dent that you would experience if you were just doing freelancing. Losing 1 client as a freelancer is almost 25 to 30% of your monthly income. So in my opinion, having an agency and working with more clients, like a bigger volume of clients, gives you more stability. The reason being is that sometimes clients are going to drop off, not because what you did was a bad service, but because something else happens in their business that you can't control. Their supply chain gets messed up, they have a lawsuit, or something just completely different that you don't have control of. You're just there to deliver your service, which is probably going to be social media or advertising. And the third problem I have with freelancing is that your growth potential is completely stunted. And that problem is that because you're only going to be working with, let's say, 3, 4, or 5 clients, and you're maxed out with that, and you're doing all the physical work, you don't have time to even consider growing the business. You don't have time to sit down and say, how are we going to sign 2 new clients in the next month? Because all of your focus is on delivering the work. As a business owner, in my opinion, you need to be able to, yes, you can do some of the work, but you also need to work on your business. You see, freelancing is working in the business. You get clients and you do all the work. Whereas running an agency is more so working on your business. You get the clients and then you build a team and you build systems around that business of people that will actually do that work for you. And that actually gives you so much scalability, like we just mentioned, but it also gives you the potential to grow the business. So if you just want to make 2 or 3K a month, freelancing might be the way to do it. Keep in mind those disadvantages that I've mentioned, that you're not really going to be able to scale past that with ease. You can do it, but it's a lot harder. Your growth is going to be stunted and your income is actually going to be less stable, so you've got less job security. But it can be great. Don't let me turn you off the whole idea of freelancing, because it can be great. I did it for a long time and it helped me out. I made some money and it was an easy lifestyle. But personally, for me, it's not the way to do it. It's not the long-term goal and it's not a long-term sustainable business. Now, if you do want to start an agency, if you've been thinking about it, or maybe you've started off but you haven't got your first couple of clients, or you even do have 1 or 2 clients and you want to just scale that thing up, you want to scale that up to 6 figures and beyond, well, there is a way I can help you out. Of course, you get tons of value, hopefully, from videos like this. But if you want to get weekly coaching from myself and get my full program where I give you every secret sauce that I have for starting an SMMA business, check out the link in the description. I've got a few spaces open in my 6-figure accelerator program. So if you do want to join, check the link, have a look at the page, and maybe I'll see you in there. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you've stayed this far, please make sure you are subscribed, you've hit the like, and you've dropped a comment below, and I will see you in the next video.